If you thought the Gaza ceasefire talks were complicated before, Trump's win just added another layer of complexity. His unexpected victory has sent ripples through the international community, leaving many to wonder how his administration will handle the delicate situation in Gaza. Here's how it all unfolds. The Gaza ceasefire talks have been a focal point of international diplomacy for years, with various administrations attempting to broker peace between Israel and Hamas. The recent victory of Donald Trump in the presidential election has introduced new uncertainties to the already delicate Gaza ceasefire talks. His foreign policy approach, which often emphasizes unpredictability and a strong stance, could either pressure the parties into a resolution or further entrench their positions. For over a year, the Biden administration worked to mediate a truce between Israel and Hamas, but conflicting demands have stalled progress. Biden's strategy involved a careful balance of diplomatic pressure and incentives, aiming to address both immediate ceasefire needs and long-term peace prospects. Analysts suggest that Trump's win will likely delay any advancements until after his inauguration in January. This delay could be critical, as it gives both sides time to reassess their strategies and potentially harden their stances. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu had already been hesitant to make decisions regarding the ceasefire, waiting for the U.S. election results. Netanyahu's relationship with Trump has been notably close, and he may feel emboldened to take a firmer stance with Trump's support. The ongoing conflict has had devastating consequences for Gaza, with over 43,000 lives lost. The humanitarian crisis is severe, with countless families displaced and infrastructure in ruins. Many Gazans remain skeptical about whether the Trump administration will bring any positive change. Their daily lives are marked by uncertainty and hardship, and the prospect of prolonged negotiations offers little hope. The Biden administration had proposed a three-stage truce plan, but Hamas rejected short-term solutions, demanding a complete end to the war. This comprehensive approach reflects the deep-seated grievances and the desire for a lasting resolution. Trump's stance on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict remains unclear, adding further complexity to negotiations. His previous statements have shown strong support for Israel, but how this will translate into policy remains to be seen. With the humanitarian crisis in Gaza worsening, the urgency for a resolution cannot be overstated. Aid organizations are struggling to meet the needs of the population, and the international community is calling for immediate action. The international community is watching closely, hoping for a peaceful outcome despite the uncertainty. The United Nations and other global bodies have repeatedly called for renewed efforts to achieve a lasting peace. As Trump's foreign policy agenda unfolds, the world awaits clarity on how his decisions will impact the already fragile ceasefire talks. His administration's approach to the Middle East will be a key indicator of future developments. Stay tuned for more updates on this evolving story. The situation in Gaza remains fluid, and the coming months will be critical in determining the path forward for peace and stability in the region.